Hey y'all, I'm back with a scrapbook and project life process video for the Hip Kit Club for November 2016. And I am starting by pulling some of the cards that I've cut down to size from the pattern paper from the Snow and Cocoa collection. And then I'm going to cut up my photos so that they'll fit on each one of the cards. And then I'm going to get started with the title card here in a second. This is week 44 and I have several weeks that I haven't done in between, but I am using these kits so that they'll be current with the weeks. And so all the ephemera that I'm using is exclusive, and pretty much all the embellishments that I'm using are exclusive as well. I am pulling only from the main kit and the embellishment kit because I'm using the December documented kit for that particular project. So I'm gonna try not to use much of the December documented stuff because I want to save it for that project. That So Much Fun piece is exclusive. That we got an exclusive pack of ephemera in our main kit, and it's designed by Kim Watson, and I love every single piece. So I use quite a bit of that, and I'll point those out as I use them. These pink alphas are exclusive as well. But I had to pull from the blue pack that came in our December documented kit because I did not have enough of the pink for the fours. So I had to use a couple of the blue pieces, and that ended up working out just fine. I think that's the only thing I pull from the December documented kit. I added this flare, which is also exclusive, and I added that right onto that middle card so that I could note that what I'm saying is so much fun is the picture to the left. And then I'm adding several of these little border pieces and banners that came in our ephemera piece or our ephemera pack. And I cut off the excess of that one, and then I ended up using the rest for the card right next to it. Here are the puffy stickers in our kit, and I pulled one. I can't remember what that says, and I can't see it from here, but I pulled it because it went with whatever I was going to be typing up for the journaling for that card. And I'm going to pull a few of these phrase stickers that are exclusive, as well as this tape pack. It's kind of like decorative washi tape, although it doesn't tear like washi tape. And I just love those phrase stickers. I seriously cannot get enough of those. I know I talk about that quite a bit. And then a few of these stars that are also the same material as the tape. And then I'm going to add one more piece of that tape right at the bottom of that title card. I love the way that that turned out. And then I'm going to type up my journaling and adhere it to that card. And you guys didn't see that. So now I'm starting with my layout. I'm starting with a white background. And I'm going to start with the texture paste by Shimmers that came in our color kit. And I'm just going to spread that around with something that I just grabbed really quick. It's definitely not a tool that you're supposed to use, but I just grabbed it from my stash so I could get it spread. And I just wanted I just wanted a messy look. I didn't really care to get it exact or anything. I ended up starting to dry it, or I started to dry it with my heat gun, but then I ended up realizing that I just wanted to let it dry overnight. I did go ahead and add some of the shimmer spray from our color kit as well. It's kind of in like a blue aqua color. It's really pretty. And then I'm going to add this exclusive cut file right on top. I thought about sewing it, but this is really lazy. I turned around and looked at my sewing machine and realized that there's something on it I need to fix or need to figure out why it's like stuck, and I didn't feel like doing that day. So I ended up not sewing down the cut file, which it doesn't matter. It ended up turning out just fine without it. So all the ephemera that I'm using is from the main kit, I believe, with the exception, and those are exclusive pieces, with the exception of these couple of cut aparts that I'm using from the 12 by 12 Snow and Cocoa cut apart sheet. So pretty much everything else that I'm going to be adding is exclusive. I'm using several of the Snow and Cocoa papers, and then I think I'm going to use one exclusive paper from 'Tis the Season by Kim Watson. I'm going to start cutting down the papers just with my scissors and cutting them in kind of the size range that I want. But I realized pretty quickly that I'm not loving the way that I'm layering, or the way that the layering is looking. And so I ended up changing it up, and you guys will see what I mean by that here in a second. So you'll see there, I mean, it looks okay. It just kind of looks like every other one of my layouts in terms of layering. So I was going to try to change it up a little bit, and ended up liking the way that it turned out. And it looks okay. Like I said, it looks okay right there, but I couldn't get it just the way that I wanted it. And I wanted to be able to see all the pretty papers too. So I ended up fanning them out underneath my photo and then just stapling it down. And one thing with the stapler is normally, I mean, the staples can show and that doesn't bother me, but I normally end up covering them up with embellishments anyway. So if the stapling bothers you in terms of like you don't want people to be able to, or you don't want to be able to see them on your layout, you can always cover them up with embellishments. Just make sure you're stapling in an area where you think you'll use an embellishment. I wanted to use that little piece that I cut apart from the Snow and Cocoa collection, but I couldn't find a spot that I really liked without covering up part of that cut file, which ended up being fine because I just wanted the tree to show. I didn't really care so much about the words, you being able to read the words perfectly. It's not the title or anything like that. I just loved the design of it. And so I'm adding a couple other little pieces from the phrase sticker pack right underneath that. And then I'm going to start with the title. I'm going to use the Mary part from the Mary and then the and from the puffy sticker pack. And then I'm going to use the exclusive chipboard stickers from our main kit. Is that our main kit? I think it came in our main kit. They're very easy to use and peel and everything, so it worked out. Those worked out perfectly. And then, and y'all know I love an easy title. And I'm going to add a little something next to the bright because there was a gap there, so that's my way of filling it in. And then I'm going to add a piece of exclusive flair. And then this is the exclusive ephemera right here that I'm pulling from. And I pull, like I said, I pull quite a bit of pieces from there. And I'm looking to kind of add a little something on top of that cut file, but I didn't find anything that I really thought would work until I came across a star later on. I think I found the star, and then I'm going to pop that up on a foam dot and put that right on top. It's hard to see, but you can see it in the final photos. Then I think I just add maybe like one or two more things and then I'm pretty much done. So I'm going to have some final photos coming up, and I hope you guys enjoyed this and gained some inspiration. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend.